A young man that really helps us to supersize our thinking in terms of finances. Again, it's attorney David M. Siegel. You've probably seen him on Channel 62. You may have seen him on Fox. If you Google him, you'll probably get about 2,500 pages about how he helps people really conquer, their financial problems. And I mean, really helping you get a grip and really helping you get a new, fresh start in life. How many of you know God sends people to help you? Thank God for help right about now, okay? Thank God for help, because he does send people to help you. And he sent David M. Siegel. So would you please receive him? He's going to come and bless us in the world of finance. Would you put your hands together for attorney David M. Siegel? Woohoo!
We're going to be talking about financial healing. 61% are living paycheck to paycheck. By a show of hands, how many folks are living paycheck to paycheck? Okay. There's a 61%, about 1 out of every 2. So that's a problem, and we're going to change that. Wage garnishments are up. This is when they get a judgment against you and they start taking 15% of your wages. They're up in Chicago, Atlanta, and Cleveland. Those are the 3 biggest cities right now with increases. 27% have either been evicted from an apartment or foreclosed upon in the last year. So it's not just houses, it's people that can't stay in their apartments either. 9% are unemployed. 6.3% are underemployed. This means that people are working in jobs that they're overqualified for, but they can't find work in their chosen field because it's just the jobs are drying up. It's the worst financial situation since the Great Depression. So this is our Great Depression. So that's what's happening to a lot of folks, unfortunately, in this country right now. Does any of that sound like you or anybody that you know?
Yes.
Yes.
Part 2. Here's how we find our way out, okay? We know why we're in. We just saw it. Now we're going to find our way out. This is the solution. For almost everyone in this room, there's a remedy, okay? What I'm talking about is what you know as bankruptcy, either Chapter 7 or Chapter 13. That is the cure. That's why this was put in place way back when this country first started. Bankruptcy is provided for in the Constitution when they wrote it. So they knew about debt. Debt's been around forever. This is nothing new. But it's new to this country in terms of they stole it, they brought it on from earlier times. But that's the cure for a lot of cases, either a Chapter 7 or a Chapter 13. Now what if I told you that I can eliminate your debt? Would you do it?
Yes.
Let me hear you. Would you
Yes.
do it?
Yes.
Okay. What if I told you that I can save your home from foreclosure, as long as it hasn't already been lost in the sheriff's sale? Would you do it?
Yes.
What if I could help you get back on your feet and eliminate the stress from your life and stop the harassment? What if your financial situation could improve to the point where you didn't have to live paycheck to paycheck like 61% of Americans? Would you do it?
Yes.
Isn't it time that you were helped? Isn't it time that you came up and had either a fresh start or a realistic payment plan that can let you live? Now, part 3, okay? I showed you how we got in. I showed you how we get out. This is probably the most important part, because I can help anybody here get out. That's not the problem. I do that all the time, been doing that for 20 years, but this is the part that I can't necessarily do because I'm going to be out of the picture after I help somebody for the most part. And this is how we rebuild once we're out. Okay, this is very important. This is the most important part, and I want you to take away something from this tonight, from this section right here. Now that you're out of debt, how do we cure that ill so that we don't get back in trouble again? How do we prevent ourselves from getting sick again financially? And the answer? We need to change the way we do things financially. Can't keep doing the same old, and we're going to be right back in debt after I get you out of debt. We have to start setting some goals. Okay? You have to look towards the future a little bit. We have to start tracking our expenses. We have to start writing down what we spend and what comes in so we know how much we're spending. We basically have to stop wasting and start saving. Okay? Anybody play the lottery? Everybody telling the truth?
Yeah.
Okay. Even the cameramen, both of them, are playing the lottery. When you think of lottery, I want you to think of L. Okay? L stands for lose. L stands for loser. Okay? I'm just being realistic, folks. You can't really win at this stuff. Someone does win, but it's not going to be us, realistically.
If you don't know Jesus and you want to get your finances straight, salvation is bankruptcy. So he's going to really share with you the information that you need, get you out of debt, and if you want to, he can also be a financial consultant. Very private, very confidential. Every one of us, he can know every one of us, and we'll not share our business with each other. Now, this is what I know about him. I would like to do a once-a-month seminar. I like this. So Grace Central, this is the real deal. I hope all y'all put his number in. I hope all y'all have it in your phone. And call him. Call him. Make up your mind within the next 3 to 6 months that you're going to get yourself together. Look at what we brought today with David. I know y'all got a blessing out of that. With somebody say no charge. No charge. And then some of y'all didn't want to talk about it, so you're going to call him. You're going to still get blessed.
I really got a lot out of it. It was enjoying. It was a perfect learning experience. It helped me about the chapter 7, about the chapter 13.
I've learned a lot tonight about having my finances and saving money.
I got out of the seminar that, you know, how we can start rebuilding and get things going back up.
It was very beneficial to me. I really enjoyed it.
I truly enjoyed what I heard in there. It was a tremendous blessing, and it just reassured me that I made the right decision a couple of years ago. So I was tremendously blessed by it, and I'm quite sure you will too.